Eso sí. All right, so let's go ahead and try a moment seated here. And we're just going to warm up our spine and move a little more quickly. So try taking your hands here for a moment to your shins and anchoring your sitting bones and move the rib cage side to side just a little bit. Good. So you can feel an anchor through the hips and then a reach through the ribs, and then you'll feel the head and the spine just reaching on top. Good. So maybe take now 2 fingers to the top of your head, feel the spine grow, hands behind the head, and then again, anchoring the sitting bones, take a twist one direction, take a twist in the opposite direction. Inhale, moving up, exhale, twist, twist, twist. So again, you feel the spine grow as you go. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Good. Inhale, now we'll take 2 arms up, sweep one arm underneath you, one arm overhead, and stretch. Bring the 2 palms back together, and then exhale, find that on the other side. Do this way today, just a little bit. So it's almost like that palm coming up sends the other arm down, sends the torso down, and we're just creating extension through the sides of our back. Good. And then we're going to take 2 arms all the way up in the air and sweep your rib cage all the way around. Good. And then take the ribs all the way around the other way. So those of us who have to sit at a desk longer than we want to experience, if we experience tightness and tension, these little movements can just kind of help free up the back, the torso, etc. Take your 2 arms to the right side, and I want you to open and close just a few times your top leg, that being your left leg. Good. Just kind of cranking the hip. Good. So now pause with the knee up, lift the whole leg, and you're going to exhale, extend the torso out, pull back in. So extend the torso, extend the leg, reach back into the center. So you feel your body hinged over that bottom hip. Good. Exhale, reaching. Inhale, pulling up. Exhale, reaching. Inhale up. Let's hold this leg out and take it down and up. 10, 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing the leg forward. Reach it back. Swing the leg forward. Reach it back. Swing the leg forward. Reach it back. Hold it forward. And then once again, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Set the foot down next to the opposite foot. Come stretch forward. Inhale, sweep 2 arms up. And exhale, float to the other side. So once again, we're going to open and close your top knee. And we'll push the top foot into the bottom foot so you really work up that inner and outer rotation. Good. So then hold the knee lifted, lift the heel to the same plane as the knee. And we're going to work in a parallel shape. So you're not externally rotating the hip, you're just extending the head and pulling it back. Inhale. So the torso reaches out, the femur bone reaches out, and then back in and up. And now find some energetic opposition between the heel and the head. So head reaches out, heel reaches out. Good. And then from here, we're going to hold with that leg extended. Take it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep the leg forward. Reach the leg back. Sweep the leg forward. Reach the leg back. Sweep it forward. Reach the leg back. Sweep forward and back. This time, hold the leg forward. Take it down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soles of the feet together, 2 arms up. This time, bring the palms back behind you. And I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades together and then feel your head, right? You want it to rise above the shoulders. Check on your neck here. Free it up. And then from here, the palms are going to face up and the arms are going to sweep and circle. 3 and 2 and 1. Circle the other way. 3 and 2 and 1. 2 arms out. Roll the thumbs forward and back, forward and back. Forward and back, forward and back. Take the arms all the way alongside the ears, down and up. 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, palms under the shoulders, squeeze the heels together, lift the hips. Ooh, I don't know about that ankle. Just think about it, whether or not that feels right. Exhale, coming down. I'm going to take my 2 legs to the side of my mat. This is my right side facing the computer. Inhale, the arms come up, and exhale, a long stretch of the spine forward. Inhale, sit tall, tuck the palms right in front of the shoulder blades, and exhale, let's pull back. Try that again. Inhale, and exhale up. Inhale, so remember your sitting bones are your anchor. The navel pulls in, you reach the arms out, and then right back up. Good. Inhale, now 2 arms up, cross the midline of the body. Inhale and exhale. So one hand floats over the knee. Exhale to twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Pause. Twisted this time to the right, and then open and close the 2 knees. Let's go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale back up. Crossing the midline, open and close the knees. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale back up into your center. Exhale, open the 2 knees and then tap the right arm to the right. Inhale, close as you come up. Exhale, tap back to the left. So you feel a big diagonal between your 2 arms as you reach back. So just targeting your obliques. The legs or the heels, the feet squeeze together. Knees pull in as you come right back up. Good. Let's take that each direction one more time. Good. So now I am going to pause to my right and pulse 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. So again, targeting the obliques. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Open up as you sit tall. Squeeze the knees as you find yourself on the other side, and we'll pulse 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale up. Exhale, push the hands into the thighs and slowly begin to slide down the legs on a 5. So you're feeling the torso float evenly to the floor. 3 and 2 and 1. Let the head come down here to rest for a moment. Squeeze the belly in and lift the 2 legs up. So let's inhale, let the knees float down. Exhale up. And you can feel the hands sliding down. Good. And that's going to help us get a deeper activation through the low belly. Let's do that one more time. Now hold. Right arm, left leg, reach away from the body and in. Reach out and in, reaching out and in, reaching out and in, reaching out and in. Pause with the right leg out, left arm out. Now lift and lower, right arm, left leg. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Pause, bring those limbs in. Opposite arm, right arm, left leg out. They lift and lower. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Bring it all in. Feet to the floor, 2 arms up. Exhale, lift the pelvis and down. So we'll inhale, articulate the vertebra of the spine as the pelvis comes up. Inhale and exhale, finding that lift as the shoulder blades pull together. Good. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, center. And exhale up. Let's do this one more time. And now hold. The right arm and left leg lift together, lower together. And we'll go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, pulling those limbs down, tucking the shoulder blades onto the back. Left arm, right leg down and up. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Let's go back to the other side. So right arm, left leg lift. And we're going to reach the fingertips of the knee together and pull back out. So we'll go out and in, 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale. Pull those in. Opposite side left. Hand to the right knee, reaching out and in, 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, releasing those limbs, lift the pelvis up just a hair more. And exhale, let the pelvis come down. We'll interlace the fingers, move the hands behind the head. Inhale. Now lift the 2 knees and the head and chest. So we're going to inhale, stretch the legs out, and exhale, pull in, lifting the head and chest. Tailbone pulls down, navel pulls in to get the scapula up. Try that again. Inhale and exhale, lift. You can reach through the heels to extend the legs. Exhale, point the toes, scoop it all in and up. Inhale, reach, and exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, and exhale, lift. Inhale, reach, exhale, lift. Now hold this lift. Pull the scapula from the floor. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now reach the left ribs towards the right thigh and pulse 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale back to the center and the ribs to the left. Pulse 5 and 4 and 3. So that pulse is the rib cage pulling down to lift the scapula up. 2 and 1. Good. Rotate towards the right leg. Let the left toes come down, and we'll change. Then we'll change, and we'll change, and we'll change, and change, and change, and change, and change, and change. Good. Pause. 2 legs right back up. Hands here behind the thighs. Rock to a seated position. Inhale, and exhale. Rock it back. You're just going to roll through the spine here. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, coming up. Good. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, up. Set the toes down. Take the arms up. We're going to roll to the floor, and right before your shoulder blades make contact with the floor, pause. Lift the 2 legs, and you'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Focus on pulling the tailbone down and navel in to lift the scapula. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch the right leg out. 2 right here. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching legs. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 legs out. Right into the belly. Pull nice and strong. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a pause. Lower the head and chest slowly. Take the left leg to the floor. Let the right leg circle the midline and pull up. So we're going to circle, 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 reach the leg out and up. Circle, 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 reach out. Circle, circle. Good. Change the direction there. So big circle and sweep as you push the left leg down, as you find that anchor in your movement. 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, pause. Slowly change the position of the leg so you feel that energetic force. Now the left leg circles, reaches around, across the body, out and up. Right leg stays firm and connected to the floor. Good. Change the direction here, circling all the way around. 2 and 1. Inhale, pause. 2 legs up. Exhale, hands behind the thighs. Lift yourself up so you get that big scoop of the scapula off of the floor. Chin moves in. Hands behind the head. Extend 2 legs and rotate the ribs. Extend 2 legs and rotate. Extend and rotate. So pulling into the center. Now extend and rotate. Inhale. Try to not move the arms, right? So the arms stay steady in space, but that rotation is really about the rib cage. Let's go ahead and hold the reach to the right. Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center. Scoop and lift a hair higher. And you're going to pulse to the left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, go ahead, lower the head and chest. Turn the big toes in and now the heels in. So you're just working the inner and outer rotation of the two legs on top here. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And now hold the rotation so the legs are rotated out, heels together, toes apart. Sweep the legs all the way around. And then let's go ahead and take that in the opposite direction. Because you're anchoring the arm bones into the floor, sweeping all the way around and all the way back around. Good, try that one more time, each direction. Beautiful. So now fold in at the knees, hands gonna come to the ankles, rock to a seated position, tap the heels, 3, 2, 1, good. Pull the scapula in, pull the belly deep, rock it back, balancing, 3, 2, 1. Try to really lift the thighs from the arms here, coming all the way up. Leave the hands where they are, and then lift the two legs just down and up from the hip socket. Let's do another 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale and exhale. Rock it back. Good. This time, see if you can beat the heels one more time. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale and exhale up. Extend the two legs out. Long stretch out over the legs. So you'll send energy from the center of the heels, through the balls of the feet, and then back up nice and tall. The navel drives in as you come and stretch forward. Inhale and exhale, coming all the way up. Inhale one more time and exhale, feeling yourself scoop up and over. Go ahead, pause, and take your right hand behind your head. And we're going to roll to the floor on a 5, on a 4, on a 3, on a 2, on a 1. Inhale. Exhale, head, shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage, lumbar, sits bones anchored, tailbone lifts. Change the position of the two hands. Inhale and exhale. Take it down. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Another breath. Inhale and exhale. Take it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two hands behind the head. And we'll come reach out over the legs. Let the neck release here fully so you get a big stretch. And then we'll push the head into the hands to lift up. Find a flat back 1, a flat back 2, a flat back 3. Scoop the belly deep and lower down. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale. And exhale from the front of the rib cage, lifting. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, sitting up. So if that all becomes too much, just extend the arms out. So here we go. You're going to float out over your two legs. Good. Inhale. Now we'll sit it up. Now find a flat back 1, a flat back 2, a flat back 3. Pull the chin in, round through the belly. Then we'll slowly lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It's a big lift up. Tailbone reaches towards the heels. Belly drives deep as we find ourselves lifting, lifting, lifting all the way up. Let's do it one more time. Flat back over, long stretch, and you can let the head go here. Really feel the release of the head through your back, all the way up. Flat back 1, flat back 2, flat back 3. Scoop the belly deep, and then slowly, slowly, slowly guide the spine to the floor. Good. Reach the heels out into this towards the wall. Inhale, take a breath. And exhale, coming all the way up. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, 2 arms up, cross the midline of the body. Left pinky finger reaches towards the right pinky toe. It's a pulse. A pulse, it's an inhale up. It's an exhale, twist, pulse, pulse. It's an inhale up, an exhale, twist, pulse, and pulse. Inhale up, exhale, twist, pulse, pulse. Inhale up, exhale, twist, pulse, and pulse. One more time. Otra dirección, pulse and pulse. Inhale, take the 2 arms up, and exhale, begin to reach. Take your hands here to the mat. Press in so you've got a long spine. And then I want you to keep that sense of hands reaching in as you slowly take your torso from the belly down, down, down to the floor. Feel your head right there floating for just a moment. Raise the right leg, set it down, raise the left leg, set it down, keeping the hip bones even as you do. Now we'll set the head down on the floor, scoop the belly deep, lift the 2 legs. Good. Just try that again. Point the toes, reach the legs away from you, and exhale and lift. How about 5 more? You'll stretch, reach away, and exhale, pull the center strong. Point and reach the toes away from the body, flex, pull in. Let's do this one more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. So now we're going to point, reach, flex, and then lift the tailbone. Maybe your tailbone comes all the way up and the toes come overhead. Just see what happens there. And then exhale, slowly release. Let it all come down. Sweep the legs out, down around. Draw the abdomen deep and lift the legs overhead. Good. So you can kind of slightly lift your chin here. Just make sure you don't feel a lot of pressure on your neck. Good. And you don't want to feel a lot of reactivity in the shoulders and upper back when the torso lowers. Let's try that, or when the legs lower. Try that one more time. So the pelvis rises up. Good. You could stay here or walk the shoulder blades slightly more together. Take the hands to your hips. Bend the knees. Now take the knees over the hands and hips. Take the 2 legs up in the air. Get a slight external rotation. Heels together, toes apart. Now the right leg reaches back behind you. Left leg comes forward slightly. It's a less movement with your front leg than you think, right? So the front leg should really only mirror the back leg. So you're splitting center with your pelvis, not all of the weight falling forward. Does that make sense? We really want to get a stretch through your psoas and a bend in that back knee, and exhale and change. Inhale and exhale, change. One more time, bending the back knee now. And we'll bring the 2 legs together, scoop and lift the pelvis up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Lower the bones of the back down to the floor. Hands behind your 2 legs, rocking up. Heels to the floor, palms together. Now exhale, twist, extend the legs, and rotate the spine. So here we go. My palms are right over my knees. My heels are just below my knees. I'll exhale, let the sits bones continue to be my anchor as I reach out and twist back to the center. Reach out and twist back to the center, right? Drop any part of this movement that feels like it's too much for you, right? So you could only twist the spine. You could just extend the knees a little bit. Let's try this one more time, each direction. Good. Inhale and exhale. So now from your pause, place the palms under the shoulders, lift the pelvis. So a lot of times I say lift the pelvis and everybody throws their head back. And what I want you to do is get your pelvis as high as the knees by pushing your heels into the floor. And that activation, right, that's strengthening the glutes and hamstrings and stretching the front of the hips from the kneecap. So this movement is good for most people if it's okay on your shoulders and your neck. So let's exhale, take that down for a moment. Good, take your 2 arms up, just a little stretch. And then extend the right leg. Pull the palms right under the shoulders once again. Lift the hips and pelvis. Now lift this right leg. Go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Just hold the leg lifted. Now lift the pelvis. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Exhale, lower the pelvis, lower the leg, change the position of the two legs. Take a little stretch forward, a little freedom in your hand. Good. And then let's try that on the other side. So I'm going to press my palms down, open my chest wide, wide, wide. Exhale, lift the pelvis. And then from here, lift this leg, take the leg down and up, just 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now hold the leg lifted, extend through the heel, and push the right sitting bone. Push the right heel down and lift your right sitting bone. 5, and 4. So glute to hamstring. 3, and 2, and 1. Exhale, lower the pelvis, lower the knee. Good. Exhale, pull the two legs together and your palms together. So now I'm going to open and extend right arm and left leg, and then left arm and right leg. So I'm reaching out on a diagonal here. Good. So I've got a little external rotation going. Good. And then this time I'm going to hold right arm, left leg out, lift and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, pull in, anchor the weight in the sits bones. Left arm, right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Bend the knee if it's too much for the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it all back in. Cross the right ankle in front of the left. Now scoop and lift the knees towards your armpits. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Change the cross. Knees to the armpits. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Pull the heels in toward your sits bones. Pull your weight forward, and then come onto all fours. So shake the hips for a moment, side to side. And now let the head go with the hips. So you're getting a bigger reach through your back. A little bit more opposition here. Inhale, let's move up. Soften the elbows and exhale, extend. We'll exhale, extend. So it's opposite arm and leg. Go ahead and keep your knee bent to begin. Good. So I just want you to feel for a moment, what does it take to keep the shoulders, hips, and ribs lined up, and a minimal weight shift through your sides, right? As the limbs float down and up. Arriba y bajo. Arriba y bajo. Good. So now hold that right leg up. Take your left hand to your low back. Feel a long low back, broad low back, even sitting bones. And then bend and straighten the knee. So we're going to come and take 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold the knee bent. Take it down and up. 10, 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set the knee down. Exhale. Reach the weight off of your right hand and pull up for a moment. Inhale. And exhale, create a little undulation through your spine as you lift. So you'll reach your head and your tail apart. Scoop into the center and float all the way up. Head and tail reach apart. Scoop into the center and lift all the way up. Head and tail reach apart and all the way back up. Let's come onto all fours once again. And this time you'll lift your left knee, keeping it bent. Right hand to the low back. Check across your low back, right? That the hips, sacroiliac are even. And you could even touch your two sits bones to feel if they're actually parallel. So then from here, bend and straighten. Doblamos, estiramos. I forgot we're not doing Spanish today, but here you go. Reach it out. Lift the head above the shoulders. Good. So the spine stays in extension with the pelvis in neutral. Try 2 and 1. Good. Now bend the knee, heel to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set the leg down, reach the weight out of the left hand, take your two palms together, and the head down, big stretch. Good, let the chest really open here, shoulders really open. And I'm gonna move the pelvis back towards my heels, take my two arms out in front of me. And from here, before I do anything else, just feel yourself a few times push the weight of the body back through the hands. So you're going to get the thumb and index finger lined up, pressing evenly into the floor, and you'll push the weight back. Good. So now push back with the hands, but let the pelvis come forward. Now pull the elbows to the sides of the ribs, and we'll take that 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Now extend the right leg and take 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Right knee pulls in, left leg reaches, lowering 3 and 2, keeping that weight even as you go. Beautiful. Set that foot down, pull up into a plank, and we'll go 3 and 2 and 1, and then lower the knees. Good. Tap the right knee. 3, 2, and 1. Left knee taps 3 and 2 and 1. Two knees. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Set the knees down. Pull the elbows into your sides. Lower the head and chest, and lift the two legs. Let's just flutter kick for a moment. So relax the neck, shoulders, upper back, and really feel it firming through the glutes and the hamstrings. Right, left, one up, one down. Good. Now bend the right knee. Now bend the left knee as you straighten the right knee. So you're going to create a little energetic opposition here, waking up the backs of the legs. Good, good, good. So firming, good warmth, blood flow. Good, all the way through the spine, through the backs of the legs. This is good stuff. Let's pause with the right leg extended. Lift the left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the right leg. 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the position of the two legs. The bent right leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the left leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Two heels together. And then lower the thighs and rock your hips for a second. So just take the hips lado y lado, meciendo la columna. And from here, I'll push my heels in and lift the thighs down and up from the floor. So let's go 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Scoop the belly in, rib cage in. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold that lift. Now extend the right leg and pull it back to the left heel. Try that 5 times. So we'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Hold that leg lifted out on the diagonal. Circle it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Draw it back in. Left leg reaches out and pulls back. We'll go 5 and. So the goal being to keep the thigh bones lifted the whole time here. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold that leg out. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale. Two heels together. Two legs out. Now beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Release. And once again, just rock the back. So if you felt any tightness, any discomfort there across your sacroiliac, just rock it, seeing if you can allow it to release. Good. And then if you have your two weights handy, we'll take the weights into your hands and take the hands to the sides of the body. So squeeze the shoulder blades together. And we're going to keep the palms facing up, a little micro bend in the elbows. Tap the weights down and up into the floor. So we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Inhale and exhale. Turn the palms over
And then we'll do the same thing, lift and lower, tapping the floor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Should really feel that in the back in a good way, right? Feeling those muscles along the scapula. Good. So now I want you to lift just the right hand. Roll it up and back, palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down, palm up, palm down. Good. Let's try that with just the left side. So trying to let the rest of the body release. Palm up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Really try to control the weight of the weight. Through the shoulder joint. Good. Exhale, release. And now from here, 2 weights up, and we'll go palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, palms down, palms up, down. Hold the palms down, take the arms out into a T shape. Let the elbows be slightly above the hand, then the wrist, and the elbows above that. Right arm taps down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side goes 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap the 2 weights in under the shoulders. Take the 2 weights out. So we're going to go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Hold the weights in. Right arm reaches out and in. Left arm reaches out and in. Right arm reaches out and in. Good. So you're reaching out kind of on the diagonal there, up into a Y shape and back. Good. And now we'll take 2 weights doing that together. And back, out and back, out and back, out and back. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the weights out. Tap the right weight into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left weight into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your hands on top of the weights. Lift the head and chest. Feel the sternum rise up. Lift the 2 legs and swim. You'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll to your left side. And exhale, take that top leg up and back. So we're going to come down 2, 3, lift up 2, 3. Come up 2, 3, and down 2, 3. So again, this movement arises from a steady pelvis, from a bottom leg pressed into the floor. Good. Now let's hold that leg and now externally rotate slightly, take the leg forward and now reach the leg back. So feeling that outer hip, reach the leg forward. Now reach the leg back. Reach the leg forward and reach the leg back. One more time, reach the leg forward and reach the leg back. Good, so we're gonna bend the knee, extend the knee and lower. Bend, extend, and lower. Good, let's reverse. So we'll come up, bend and lower, reaching out, bend, lower, reaching out. One more time, bend and out. This time we'll bend the knee, take the top arm up, and then lift the bottom leg down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pause, hold, extend the top leg over the bottom leg, and now take the bottom heel into the top leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Top arm down, bottom leg down, push through the top arm, and then lift and lower those limbs. So bottom arm, top leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend. Hug the limbs in. Let's take this on the other side. Ooh, and we gotta finish soon. So here we go.
On the other side, let the head rest for a moment, top hand to the hip. And I just want you to notice you can even play for a moment here to help you find your balance. Let the weight pitch forward, let the weight through the pelvis pitch back. And then see if you can find that grounded evenness. Push the fifth metatarsal on that bottom leg into the floor. Stack your top hip over your bottom hip and exhale and lift. Exhale and lift. Exhale and lift. Good. Exhale and lift. Exhale and lift. Good. So notice too that you want to try to pull the bottom rib cage up from the floor so the core feels engaged. 2 and 1. Exhale. So now slightly externally rotate and take the leg forward and back. Reaching back and forward. Atrás and adelante. Atrás and adelante. Good. Atrás, adelante. Beautiful. And from here, we'll hold that leg lifted. Bend the knee. Extend and lift. Bend, extend and lift. Bend, extend and lift. Bend, extend and lift. Good. Now let's reverse. So we'll bend, extend, and lower. Bend, extend, and lower. Really feeling, finding that rotation in the hip as you push the bottom leg down. Good. So now I'm going to take my bent knee into, or my bent toe, the toes of my bent leg into my bottom leg. Lift and lower. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Shoulder blades nice and even, ribs nice and even, hips even, leg floating up. 2 and 1. Extend the top leg. Now the bottom leg pulls into the top and we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the bottom leg will push into the floor. Top arm pushes into the floor. We're going to reach up and then that bottom arm and top leg lift together, lower together. 10, 9. Really anchor through that top arm, pushing into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, pulling in, tuck the knees underneath you. Take the 2 arms up. Good, and feel. Again, you're going to push the 10 toes into the floor. Take the tailbone towards the heels. Sweep the arms out. Left leg stretches to the side. Torso comes over it. And up. And reach away so the rib cage floats away. Good. And then from here, you want to push back with that top arm and lift. From here, maybe there's a side plank, a hip slightly lifting. 10 and 9. So you're coming down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can push that top foot into the floor. Bring the bottom leg down. Exhale, lift. Good. So you sort of reverse that pattern. And we'll switch sides. Cambiamos lados. So now, once again, this is me taking my right leg out. Brazos afuera. I'm going to first start stretching towards that leg. Inhale, coming up. Now I'm going to reach my rib cage away from my hips. Good. And let that hand float down into the floor. And then from here, we're going to push back with this hand. And that will allow that bottom leg to slide out. And then the thighs are going to lift and lower. Take 10 and 9 and 8 and 7, 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's try the reverse of that. So you're going to push your top foot into the floor, lift the bottom leg, pull it in, exhale, find ourselves up. So now try this with me, and this will be the last thing we do. Step your left foot forward, curl your right back toes there into the mat, and see if you can take your weight just down and up a few times. Good, down and up. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, step the back foot in and take the opposite leg back. Good. Push there into the floor. Let the bottom knee come down and up. Uh-huh. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale. Step your 2 feet together. Take a nice little stretch forward. Oh, hands here to the inner ankles. Pull the elbows out. Shake the head no. Nod it yes. And release, taking opposite hand and elbow, stretching side to side. And inhale, coming all the way up. And that's a class, y'all. Good work.